buenas, bienvenidos al canal una vez más. Vamos a continuar nuestra aventura de Mass Effect 3. Estuve medio inactivo estos días, la verdad que no. Tenía algunos problemas de internet y demás, así que no he podido hacer stream, además de algún que otro evento familiar, así que vamos a continuar hoy con nuestra aventura.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die.
Alfredinho, ¿cómo estás, viejo?
Somehow I'm still alive.
Hoy le estamos dando al gran Mass Effect, al N7.
Like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Grande, Alfredito. Sí, cuando inicié el canal, que lo inicié hace poquito, arranqué de toda la saga de Mass Effect. Empecé por el 1. El 1 no quedó grabado, eso sí, porque no sabía cómo hacerlo. Entonces, después me enteré de que en Twitch se pueden dejar grabados, pero el tema es que te los deja grabados por 5 días, por 15 días. Así que después decidí exportarlos a YouTube. O sea, tengo el canal de YouTube también, donde están ahí archivados los capítulos anteriores. Tanto, bueno, el Mass Effect 1, eso lo perdí. Pero bueno, quedó grabado todo el Mass Effect 2 y Mass Effect 3. Y bueno, también ahí tengo todo lo que es, por ejemplo, todos los lunes corro en un campeonato latinoamericano de Assetto Corsa Competiciones, de un simulador de carrera. Y bueno, y el otro día arranqué lo que era Resident Evil, el Resident Evil 2. Y bueno, y de vez en cuando le doy al Euro Truck también, ¿viste? Lo que pasa es que bueno, estos últimos días no pude estar muy activo, pero bueno. Esperemos que podamos empezar a hacer streaming más seguido. Pero bueno, ahora dándole al Mass Effect 3. Hola Carly, ¿cómo andás? ¿Todo bien?
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
Sí, pasate por el canal de YouTube y ponerle like a cada video, así parece que alguien los vio. Vos, Carly, igual. Porque todavía siguen sin vistas esos videos, la mayoría. Sí, ¿viste? Estoy ahí marcando tendencia con el nuevo lente. Y todavía acostumbrando un poco a la vista, ¿viste? Que al principio cuando te acostumbras a un lente medio como que te marea un poquito porque por la nueva graduación, que no es mucho, pero bueno, siempre es como que marea un poquito acostumbrarse.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
Sí, sí. Ahora es la primera vez en mi vida que decido invertir en los anteojos. O sea, primero llegué a la óptica y le dije, mostrame lo más barato que tenga. Pero después me puse a pensar, viste, y digo, es algo que lo uso todos los días y todo el día. O sea que... Entonces agarré y me empezó a mostrar algunos un poco más... como más polenta. Y me terminé ahí comprando esto. Me salieron con obra social y todo. Me salieron 13.500. Porque sin la obra social me salían 16.000. Pero bien, viste. O sea, es un gasto que... nada, que al final... generalmente un par de anteojos me dura 5 años. Así que... y los uso todo el día y todos los días. Porque no me los saco para nada. Así que bueno. Ahí estamos de estreno. Todavía medio mareado, ¿viste? Hasta que me acostumbre
I
al...
don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks
Sí, a 4K estaría bueno.
We can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way.
Me iba a comprar un monitor de 4K, pero después terminé comprando uno de 144 Hz. O sea, de 1080 píxeles, que es el que en el que estoy jugando ahora, digamos. A 144 Hz a 1080 píxeles. Es como que todavía no tengo placa como para... no tengo una buena tarjeta de video como para correr a 4K bien.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Carly, vos igual acordate de pasar por el canal de YouTube y ponerle like a los videos. Así parece que alguien los está viendo. Claro, sí, viste. Estoy con un Real Engine 5 en los anteojos. Igual le metí toda la polenta porque le metí, bueno, que sean orgánicos. Ya los marcos son una pasada. Y le puse que sean orgánicos, que tengan anti-reflex y que tenga bloqueo de ondas azules. Así que estoy ultra protegido.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
Y por supuesto, con un caballito blanco.
I knew time was running out for all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just
Claro, eso.
My father may have been a pain in the ass
Blue
about
block.
rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this
Otra cosa buena de los lentes es que tiene un apoyo sobre toda la nariz. Entonces no tengo que andar a cada rato como todos los que usamos lente, de andar levantándolo así, ¿viste? Y a veces lo hago, pero por reflejo, porque toda la vida toda la vida estuve haciendo así para levantarme los lentes, ¿viste? Y ahora no se caen, así que me parece rarísimo.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this
Claro,
fight.
sí, imagínate que toda la vida me pasé haciendo así para levantar esto y...
I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Ahora el hecho de no tener que levantarlo es como wow. ¿Cómo es que hace? Mind blowing. El otro día vi el video original, se me ocurrió ver de dónde había salido eso. Le puse original mind blowing no sé qué en YouTube y vi todo el video ese del viejo ese que estaban hablando sobre el espacio, no sé qué y...
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus,
I'll be fine, Leora. Just gathering some
Esta nos quiere, está resentida de que ahora le dijimos que hoy vamos a seguir con Tali y se lo va a querer agarrar a Garrus, van a ver. Sí, que no, si ya lo he jugado un montón de veces el Mass Effect 3 y una de las opciones es que se queda con Garrus.
Something on your mind?
just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
Ah, igual, ya nos quedamos con tal y ya está. Claro. Lo que sí siempre me quedo con la espina de que nunca hago la relación en el Mass Effect 1 con Ashley Williams. Es como que siempre elijo a Liara y en el segundo Mass Effect o elijo o a Miranda o a Tali, como dice ahora en esta corrida nos quedamos con Tali. Bueno, y como vimos en el capítulo anterior, ahora Edie está recontra super hot porque adquirió el cuerpo de la doctora Eva. Ah, ahora no está más acá, debe estar arriba. O sea, es que Edie ahora ya tiene un cuerpo, ya no es una inteligencia virtual que está cargada en la nave, sino que ya tiene su propio hardware, que encima es como un hardware muy, muy hot.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Y bueno, también tenemos claro, sí. También tenemos a Diana Allers, la periodista.
Whose mech was that? She has got some curves.
Y bueno, acá en Mass Effect 3 es donde se empieza a notar realmente que en Mass Effect 2 también estaba presente este rasgo, pero de una forma menos declarada, digamos, que es esta cosa de la inclusión, ¿no? De las relaciones homosexuales y demás, tratándolo de una forma muy madura, muy bien tratado, ¿no? O sea, sin banalizarlo. Que creo que una de las cosas en las que Mass Effect fue pionero, o sea, hoy por hoy es como que todo juego, toda serie, toda película tiene que ser inclusiva, que es como un producto ya. Pero en ese tiempo era bastante jugado tratar este tema de la manera en que se trató, ¿no? Y bueno, ahí veíamos como por ejemplo ¿cómo es? La asistente trainer ya se estaba tirando ahí algunos palitos con la periodista y demás. Bueno, armadura todavía no compramos nada, así que no. Mejoras de arma. Bueno, también está nuestro piloto de la Kodiak, que también es gay.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Este se parece a Nacho Vidal, al actor porno.
You mentioned a mission you had against the collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Está recontra cargado de papa igual James Vega. Es como que demasiado anabólico se inyectó este.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines. It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Bueno, basta de hablar. Vamos a hacer alguna misioncita. Ahí está James, a ver. No, el teniente Cortés. El teniente Esteban Cortés. A ver qué dice la especialista trainer.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom Academy está pidiendo ayuda. Si recordamos, en Mass Effect 2, en el DLC de Overlord, rescatamos a ese muchacho que era autista y que lo tenían como medio anclado así para conectarlo con la inteligencia o con el centro neurálgico Get. Y lo rescatamos y lo iban a mandar ahí, así que ahora tendríamos que verlo.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there.
Ahí está,
I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call.
Claro, eso creo que es lo mejor que tiene. Por eso para mí Mass Effect es el mejor juego de todos los tiempos.
I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Bueno, a ver, vamos a salir de acá. Vamos al relé de masa a ver si nos muestra las misiones. Reunirse con los diplomáticos en la cuenca de Anos. O sea, te muestra, pero no las misiones secundarias. Te muestra solo las misiones como principales. Igual vamos a reunirnos primero con los diplomáticos a ver a ver si está nuestro amigo. Porque ahí tendría que estar Rex. Que a Rex digamos, no nos cagamos a tiro con Rex en el Mass Effect 1 y quedamos como muy de amigos. Y de hecho nos encontramos con él en Mass Effect 2. Que él estaba como como líder del clan, de su clan, del clan Urnot. Esto creo que es algo que no se hizo bien en Mass Effect 3, que estaba bueno hacerlo en Mass Effect 2. O sea, en Mass Effect 2 pasaba de que los planetas explorados no tenían el nombre expuesto y los planetas los que ya explorábamos quedaban con el nombre. Entonces ya sabíamos cuáles eran los que exploramos y cuáles no. Pero bueno, no todo puede ser perfecto. Ya demasiado perfecto es toda la saga de Mass Effect. Claro, en Virmire, que es en la misma en donde tenemos que elegir a quién sacrificamos, si a Kaidan o a Ashley, que de hecho Carly me hizo sacrificar a Kaidan. Ella es responsable de su vida, o sea, de su muerte en realidad. Y bueno, en esa misma misión es donde no nos matamos, digamos, porque está como una opción de cagarnos a tiros con Rex. Porque en Virmire supuestamente iban a curar la genofagia, pero en realidad era Saren que estaba haciendo un ejército artificial de Krogans para tener todo el poder. Che, se me secó el gañote, voy a buscar un poquito de whisky. Pero bueno, ahí en la reunión de los diplomáticos tendría que estar Rex en representación de los Krogan. Así que nada, eso es lo lindo también que tiene Mass Effect. Es como que haces amigos y te vas reencontrando con ellos en el camino, ¿viste? Es algo muy bonito que tiene el juego. Quizá una de las cosas más bonitas que tiene. Sí, Carly, vos sos responsable. De hecho, también sos responsable de que nos hayamos quedado con Tali. Pero bueno, esa es una decisión más grata, ¿no? Porque es como que todos queremos a Tali. Nadie puede no querer a Tali. vamos a atracar las naves diplomáticas.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room.
Ay, hola Gustavo, ¿cómo andás? Qué bueno que te pasaste por acá, che.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name.
¡Ah, Rex! Qué bueno verlo de nuevo.
And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka, so why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Oh.
Absolutely not. The genophage is
XCOM,
not
qué buen juego. Está el XCOM 2 también de oferta. Ahora lo vi de oferta en Steam. Es un juegazo. Toda la saga XCOM es tremendo. Es muy bueno. De estrategia por turno, pero excelente.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing, wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to
Qué
know.
maldita Dalatraza. Me cae re mal.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise that Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
Sí, es muy bueno. Yo jugué el 2 nomás. Lo jugué piratón en ese tiempo. De hecho, ahora lo vi en oferta y me parece que me lo voy a comprar. Estaba 100 y pico de pesos, no estaba caro. Pero sí es tremendo juego así de estrategia por turno. Si te gusta la estrategia por turno, es genial. Los Krogan merecen una cura. Vamos, carajo, sí.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
Todo por nuestro amigo
With
Rex.
1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough. Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience.
Malon, eso es del Mass Effect 2. Ese es cuando fuimos a ayudar a Mordin.
His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
Sí, el Age 4. Y ahora salió uno que parece muy interesante también para los que les gustan estos juegos de gestión y de llevar adelante una civilización. Uno que se llama Humankind. Que de hecho en la portada sale como una mujer así de la Revolución Francesa, una cosa así. También se ve muy... Estoy en la duda también de comprármelo porque creo que estaba a 400 pesos. Es nuevo el juego, salió este mes. Y parece muy muy bueno.
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
Vamos, el Turiano por fin se pone de nuestro lado, boludo. Siempre cagándonos la vida en todos los Mass Effect, y ahora bien, se pone de nuestro lado.
But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this
will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting
Vamos.
Surkesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
Esta
I
vieja
won't
tiene
forget
tramado
this,
algo.
Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Ah, esos no los he probado nunca, che. No, perdón. Total War he jugado, pero no los Warhammer. O sea, los Total War he jugado el de la época medieval, viste, que tiene como incluso edad antigua, tiene como, está dividido en distintas épocas. Che, bueno, nos vamos a llevar a Garrus de una. Cambiar aspecto, a ver qué otro aspecto tiene Garrus. Ese está... no, con la armadura de Terminus. Tremendo. Ese la rompe, ese no estaba antes. Qué buen... Ese la recontra rompe. Bueno, ese lo vamos a seleccionar. Y ahí vamos a estrenar compañera Hot. A ver qué... A ver, Liara. Seleccionar. A ver qué otro aspecto tiene. Bueno, sí, no se jugaron mucho. Tiene varios aspectos más de lo que tenía el juego original. Eso sí. Pero tampoco están tan buenos. Ese está bueno. A ver, James. Oh, ese está bueno. Ese ya está muy fantasmón. Y ese está perfecto. Ese está perfecto. A ver, Edie. Ese está... super hot. Este es recontra hot. Entonces me llevo a Garrus y me llevo... Ahí, y vamos a probarla ahí. Vamos a ponerlo... Bueno, este ya tiene los mods. A ver... Fusiles de asalto. El Vindicator nunca me gustó. Espero que esté el Matok. Es el mejor de todos los Mass Effect. El mejor el mejor fusil de asalto de todos los Mass Effect. Así tenemos mod para esto. Sí. Me encanta cómo cambia el aspecto del arma cuando le pones mods. Queda muy, muy copado. Bueno, confirmamos. Subida automática. Le otorgamos los puntos a Edie y a nuestro gran Garrus Vakarian, que le da nombre a nuestro canal. Para mí, el mejor personaje secundario de todos los tiempos.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
If they start backtracking, the angry Krogan act.
Who said anything about acting?
Just try to keep it verbal.
These females are the best and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them home, Rex. You've waited long enough for this day.
A lifetime. I appreciate
¡Ah! ¡Qué bueno ver a estos dos juntos!
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Treating the female should be a simple matter.
Who's the synthetic?
I'm Edie, the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Sounds like Joker didn't teach you anything about Solarians.
Man, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
Oh, párenlo si pueden.
We have an unauthorized landing.
Uy, uy, uy. Qué mala decisión ponerse de culo frente al Krogan.
Hold! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident,
As would we.
but you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Un Jack. Eso es. El corredor sombrío era uno de esos.
Brings back memories.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Seems like a good place to hide things you don't want the galaxy to know about. Like female Krogan.
I'm aware of how this must look, but it was for their own good. They were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. We brought them here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells raw.
I'd like to see them.
Qué grande, Rex.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for young specimen arrival.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfall.
Qué grande, Rex.
A cipher analyst over in Intel told me the Turians can't hold out much longer. He's hearing the Reapers have them against the wall.
The Turians have the biggest fleet in the galaxy.
Another incursion? You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
Están los salarianos. Bueno, de hecho hemos tenido varios amigos salarianos. Desde Mordin, nuestro buen capitán Kirraj y el oficial Rentola en la misión de Birma y en el Mass Effect 1. Pero bueno, eso no quita que le hayan hecho esa putada a los Krogan, ¿no?
Now take this elevator down and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Parece que hay problemas.
Base personnel must remain on site until further notice.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
¡Eh, Mordin!
Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here. Morden. Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me.
Cualquier otro lo habría hecho mal. Esa es como la frase de Mordin.
Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
I can't imagine what she's been through.
Urdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Oh, sonamos. Hay problemas.
Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site location.
Seguro nuestro ex jefe Cerberus anda merodeando.
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Rex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base. Get the females out of there now!
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Solarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan.
Grande Mordin.
Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
You'll see Tachanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Bien, vamos. Vamos a ver si hay algo para lootear. Siempre en estas misiones hay alguna cosa media oculta para lootear. Acá un mod para fusil de asalto.
Log, Morton Solus, 162.3. Used STG ties to secure station here. Gained autonomy in caring for Krogan test subjects. Females were obviously dying. Barbaric experiments. Malin's fault. My responsibility to fix. Need to save them. No more. No more dead.
Holy shit!
Oh crap! Get back!
Ah, tener que ir por otro lado.
Is there another way out of here?
Shepard, Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Shepard, it's Rex. I took the shuttle. Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad. I'm trying to make life miserable for Cerberus.
Taking enemy fire. Took position. L-Tech 4.
Oh, ahí está Cerberus. Oh, la Vindicator es una verga, boludo, esta arma. Ahora sí.
It's unlikely that was the last of them.
More incoming!
All squads, be advised we're encountering resistance from non-soldiers.
Don't let him take cover in the lab!
Oh shit. Esta es la Viper, esta puede tirar varios tiros. O sea, tiene cadencia de tiro para hacer un arma de francotirador. Una estación médica, bien. Ahí hay otro.
We're on our way.
Ya. Uy, bueno, nos ayuda.
There goes the next shadow broker.
Could have sworn he was
El próximo Shadow Broker.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint, attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance.
Light him up! In the checkpoint, they're under fire!
We need to get in there.
Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
Tenemos que evitar que dañen la cápsula donde se lleva a la hembra Krogan.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan alliance with Turians, Reapers left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target.
Oh, fuck.
Hurry, next checkpoint.
Bueno, esto es un placer, matar ex compañeros de trabajo. Shit. Vamos, Rex.
Hang on, we're trying to get to you, Morgan.
Ah, muy buen rifle el Viper. Igual fueron buenos tiempos cuando estuvimos en Cerberus, Es decir, me caía bien el hombre ilusorio. ¡Oh, la mierda!
All hostiles are down.
Cerberus isn't fooling around.
They're capable of anything.
¡No! ¡El Capitán Kirraje! Este era el que...
Hostiles just down the hall.
El que ayudamos en Birmire.
It's Major now. Always hoped we would work together again.
Qué grande, lo ascendieron.
You could say that.
Oh, esa pistolita está tremenda. Esa es la Scorpion, me parece. ¿Cómo que yo no tengo una de esas? Dice.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you.
Los ingenieros, estos son tremendos. Estos ponen torretas.
Head to head will get us ripped up, Shepard.
A flanking maneuver may be a better approach.
Vamos a ponerle munición disruptiva. A ver, ¿dónde está? El 3. Vamos a hacer mierda esta torreta. Muere, maldito ingeniero.
No more enemies in sight.
To the next checkpoint. I'm sure Cerberus isn't done.
Tienen Barren ahí atrapados.
Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors.
Lo barren.
Looks like they mean business.
More hostiles on the floor above.
Find cover.
Ay, qué pelotudo.
Take the high ground.
¿Se la pegué? A ver, ¿con qué podemos darle a estos? La Scimitar, pero es media chota. Vamos a probar. Bueno, funcionó. Aguante la Scimitar. Pruebas de arsenal de armas. Ah, ese es para el traje. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Pero no me la deja agarrar eso. Bueno.
Take him out. Get him away from the female.
Volvemos al francotirador. Red de energía. Ah, tenemos que ir a activar la red de energía para que pueda seguir en movimiento el pod. Oh, la Scorpion. Vamos a cambiarlo porque la Shuriken es una cagada. No, acá, esta. La Predator. Esta la cambiamos. Oh, más, qué plomazo.
Don't let him near the female. Understood.
Acknowledged.
Tomá. Uy, vienen estos. Vamos a usar el francotirador porque si no... Bien. Tremendo rifle el Viper.
Excellent. Affinity for destruction intact, Shepard. Can clear us through now.
How are you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope Erdnot Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
El buen Rex.
We found the Krogan.
Looks clear now.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get your ass up here. I can't fly around forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
You pull this off, and I'm making you an honorary Krogan.
A ver por dónde podemos subir.
We're almost back to the landing area.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack.
This is Phoenix 6. We've got the Krogan bombs. Reinforcements.
Ah, me encanta el Scorpion.
Enemy still present. Pod under fire. Containment shield weakening, Shepard. Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard.
A ver si hay algo para lootear.
Shepard, don't delay. Please authorize final
Bueno,
release.
aguantame, aguantame que busco algo para lootear. Acá tiene que haber algo. No, no hay una bosta.
We waited too long. Cerberus back. Recommend dealing with Cerberus first, Shepard.
Ah, me tardé mucho, qué boludo.
Containment shield weakening, Shepard. Suggest you don't delay this time, Shepard. Need final approval. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out.
Oh, fuck. Un mecha. ¡Ay!
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable. Hurry, Shepard. Containment shield failing.
Serious
firepower. Crack it open. Rex hasn't exactly mellowed with age, has he? Got the bat.
There are still more enemies left. Advise caution.
Bien. Maldito Cerberus. Es tremenda esa pistolita, la Scorpion. La verdad que la rompe. Igual para mí la Matok sigue siendo la mejor arma de todo Mass Effect.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there.
¡Oh, oh! Una mujer de armas tomar.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Che, el té se termina enseguida,
I
loco.
can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
El juguito de manzana hecho en San Luis.
Good, hack it out.
Cerca de Buena Esperanza, como decía Iorio. Ahí están. Ya se empezó a construir el arma para destruir a los segadores. Ah, tremendo, tremenda obra de ingeniería. Si alguien puede salvar el universo, ese es Shepard.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
The Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Grande Rex.
We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morden. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morden. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Hey, ¿cómo que?
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Se está poniendo gruñón, Shepard. Que le sacan canas verdes, igual pobre.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka.
Oh, ¿qué estuvieron haciendo?
By an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits.
Eso es lo que hace el verdadero líder. Nunca pide ser líder.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
The Krogan will make sure that doesn't happen.
Assuming you're successful with the cure.
We will be.
You have to be, Commander. I don't want to go down as history's last Primarch.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatraz was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's when we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
A ver cómo están nuestros poderes. Con eso sumamos al salariano, al equipo salariano, al mayor Kirraji. Recordemos que el mínimo que necesitamos es llegar acá. Eso lo vamos a ir sumando a medida que completemos misiones. Nos van a dar apoyo logístico y de guerra para llegar al final y tener un buen rendimiento contra los segadores.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward.
Muy bien, Rex.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Women have good ideas, Rex. You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to
Ahí
stop.
lo que decía Shepard es lo que nos pasó en el primer Mass Effect, que tuvimos la oportunidad de borrar a esa última hembra Rachni.
Anytime.
Y bueno, decidimos salvarla.
I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but maybe that's because I...
¡Qué grande! Es un grande, Rex.
Yeah. I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA is important, who am I to argue?
¡Qué grande! A ver... bueno, seguimos por acá. Es un grande, Rex. Para mí, uno de los mejores, como para escuchar los diálogos, es tremendo. Bueno, y Garrus es... Lo que pasa es que Garrus es un distinto, ya juega en otra liga, Garrus.
got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die. No, that's about it. Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Woo!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
Sí.
Right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Oh, este Joker me parece que...
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there. Needs a bullet between the eyes.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
This body's performance seemed adequate on our last mission. But only adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
A buscar porno de Edie en Xvideos.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Cada vez vienen más realistas las animaciones 3D en Xvideos, ¿eh? Van mejorando.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you want level-headed answers to help you fit into polite society, I'm not really the right person.
I see. I will take that into consideration.
Ay, no, por allá.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tachanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Era mucho más hot Kelly, la chica, la asistente del Mass Effect 2.
Accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
A ver si tenemos correo. Oh, tenemos un montón de correo. Nos vemos en Purgatory. Aria, Aria Talok. Tengo una propuesta que hacerte, Shepard. Seguro que te interesa. Aria me parece uno de los personajes más badass, así, más copados de todo Mass Effect. Estoy en un club de la Ciudadela llamado Purgatory. No me hagas esperar demasiado. Un espectro yo, de Ashley Williams. Mira Ashley, comandante. No sé cómo decirte esto. Udina quiere que sea un espectro. Es una locura, lo sé. No es que Udina me caiga muy bien, pero puede convertirme en espectro. Me está presionando para que él le responda, pero no sé qué decirle. Todavía no estoy bien ni para salir de la cama y me vienen con esto. Le he dicho que me lo pensaré. Si vas a la Ciudadela, pásate por el hospital. Me está empezando a volver loca. Ven a verme a la Ciudadela. Miranda, Miranda. Comandante, me he enterado de que estás con la Alianza. No sé qué tonterías se habrán inventado para retenerte. Debemos hablar. Es más seguro que lo hagamos cara a cara. Me encontrarás en el muelle D24 de la Ciudadela. D. Remitente bloqueado. Comandante, me llamo John Dumbao. Estoy con tácticas especiales y reconocimiento. Aunque seguimos algo preocupados por tu pasado con Cerberus, en el TER fuimos muchos los que tomamos en serio tus advertencias acerca de los segadores. Acudo a ti porque tengo cierta información que podría vincular a agentes con considerable poder político a los segadores. Si tienes tiempo para reunirte conmigo en la embajada de la Ciudadela, te agradecería que asistieras con discreción. Esto de agencia de colaboradores de la red de noticias de la Alianza, de Tesia. La científica Asari Rana Tanoptis, recientemente fallecida, se suicidó supuestamente tras ser detenida por el asesinato múltiple de varios oficiales militares Asari. Las investigadoras dijeron que Tanoptis oía voces en su cabeza antes de su muerte, lo cual achacaban a un posible adoctrinamiento. Las voces preconizaron el ascenso de las Asari y dijeron a Tanoptis que cualquiera que luchara contra los segadores debería morir. Hace varios años, Tanoptis trabajó en un proyecto de máximo secreto para el antiguo Spectrus Saren Arterius, momento en el que probablemente fue adoctrinada. El gobierno Asari la indultó a cambio de su colaboración en la investigación acerca de la tecnología segadora. Se cree que Tanoptis es responsable de colocar un explosivo improvisado que detonó en el centro de investigación, matando a 4 civiles y 5 oficiales del ejército que estaban de visita. Además, hirió de gravedad a 12 personas más y provocó daños estructurales de consideración. Las investigadoras aseguran que no están buscando más sospechosos. Esa rana Tanoptis nos las encontramos 2 veces. Primero en Mass Effect 1 y después en Mass Effect 2. Cuando rescatamos a Grant, me acuerdo. De Mayor Kirraji. Comandante, ha sido un placer volver a verte en Surkesh, aunque las circunstancias distaran mucho de ser ideales. Parece que el destino ha decidido que nuestros encuentros coincidieran con amenazas galácticas. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? A este respecto, quiero reiterarte que el GOE estará ahí para ayudar cuando sea necesario con independencia del clima político. Tú nos ayudaste en el momento de necesidad y nos complacería devolverte el favor. Que tengas la mejor de las suertes. Major Kirraji. Información para ti. Hola Shepard, ¿cuánto tiempo? Me alegro de saber que escapaste de la Tierra y que Liara está contigo. Irnos de su antigua nave fue lo mejor que pudimos hacer. No sabes lo harto que estaba de ese camarote y de tropezar con ese dron. No sé cómo no dejaba de encontrarme en una nave tan grande. Pese a que le desconecté el sistema de seguimiento. He encontrado una información que puede resultarte interesante. Dile a Glifo que te ponga en orden de datos. Los datos. Espero que te ayude, Shepard. Ahí fuera la cosa se está poniendo dura. Feron era el compañero de Liara cuando hicimos la misión del corredor sombrío. Cuando ella se vuelve el corredor sombrío. ¿Es válida esta dirección, Shepard? Te he llamado y te he enviado mensajes, pero no he obtenido respuesta. Con el sistema de comunicaciones terrestre cortado, tampoco tengo mucha fe en que llegue esto, pero he oído rumores de que la Normandía está atracada aquí en la Ciudadela. ¿Sigues con vida? Estoy en el Hospital Huerta Memorial bajo el nombre de Tanor Nuara. Por favor, perdona el seudónimo y que encriptara este mensaje de correo electrónico. En mi ramo es poco prudente decir dónde estás, y menos cuando no te encuentres en un buen estado de salud. Deberíamos vernos antes de que las circunstancias vuelvan a separarnos. Thane. Bueno, Thane es nuestro gran amigo de Mass Effect 2, también un personajazo. Qué bueno que lo vamos a reencontrar. Comandante, en la Ciudadela hay un investigador de la Alianza llamado Dr. Garrett Brayson. Quiero que te reúnas con él inmediatamente. El Dr. Brayson ha descubierto información importante acerca de los segadores que puede cambiar el rumbo de la guerra. Te ordeno de manera oficial que apoyes su trabajo en cuanto tengas oportunidad. Visita a Brayson en su laboratorio de la Ciudadela ahora mismo. De Omega. Ariatolou, ven a verme. Shepard, tengo que hablar contigo de algo importante. Es delicado, por lo que necesitamos estar a solas. Lo dispondré pronto. Mientras tanto, ven a verme a la Ciudadela, a este lugar que tan adecuadamente llaman el Purgatorio. Tengo unas cuantas ideas para tu guerra. Qué bueno que nos vamos a cruzar de nuevo con Arya. Me encanta ese personaje. Para mí es uno de los mejores de Mass Effect. Esteban. Quiere hablar. Vamos a ir al... A ver... Ahí está mi gente al despacho. Me encanta cuando hace eso. Vamos a modificar la armadura. La interfaz centric, esa está buena. El pecho de Casa Fabrications. Los hombros del arsenal de Armax. Guanteletes, tengo estos nomás. Piernas, tenemos las grebas de arsenal de Armax y las de Hane Kedar. Esa está buena. No sé para qué pusieron el baño. Está el re pedo el baño ahí. Acá tampoco hay nada.
I can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Oh, la doctora Chakwas.
Everything okay in the med bay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Ahí en esa cubierta teníamos en Mass Effect 2 a la Super Milf. Samara.
Bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Mordi.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Y capaz que sí, viste que Mass Effect tiene esas cosas de relaciones interraciales, interespecie, digamos, una cosa así sería.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the Genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the Genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a Thresher Maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The Genophage forces us to live on hope alone.
Eso también es lo que me encanta de Mass Effect. O sea, cada personaje tiene un trasfondo y no hay ninguno que sea claramente un personaje secundario o terciario. Todos tienen un trasfondo y una razón de ser como son. Entonces, eso quizás es una de las cosas que hace mágico a este juego, ¿no?
How do you think things will change after the Genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the Genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to
claro, viste, todos tienen algo que contar, digamos, todos tienen un trasfondo, los hace verdaderamente personajes y entonces uno se encariña más porque no es solamente un personaje con un nombre y listo y que pasa circunstancialmente por la historia, sino que podés conocerlos y realmente empatizar con los personajes.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the Genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire. And then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Acá me acuerdo que estaba el cocinero de Cerberus. Me caía bien ese viejito, podría haber aparecido en este también.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep his location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Feel free to look around.
At your service.
Tenemos que ir a hablar con Steve, con Esteban Cortés.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you...
Stand down, Yeoman. She's allowed to voice her opinion until I disallow it.
Aye, aye, Commander. But how does she get to say whatever she wants to the whole galaxy and there's no other side?
I'll be clear that the opinion expressed is just my own.
Well, okay. It's not great, but okay.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automata cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Vamos a apoyar a Diana Allers en todas las discusiones, a ver si la podemos llevar al catre, capaz. Ese nunca me salió. Yo sé que se puede tener una relación con Diana Allers, pero nunca la puede tener.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
Bueno, sí, pero una cana al aire que se tire Shepard ahí con la periodista. Y después nos casamos con Tali. Obviamente.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
Bueno. Está bien, no lo vamos a hacer nada. No vamos a sucumbir ante las insinuaciones de esa periodista de malas intenciones. He venido aquí por ti. ¿Y si tenemos una relación gay con Esteban?
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Yo soy del Team Arem, dice el otro. Bueno, en Mass Effect 2 pasaba así también, de que... ¿Cómo es? Porque Shepard estuvo en Mass Effect 2, estuvo con Jack, por ejemplo. Y después... ¿Cómo es? Estuvo... Después armó relación con Tali, digamos. Vamos a comprar todas estas mejoras de armas. Total, tenemos un montón de plata. Igual ya se nos está gastando todo. A ver. Ahí está. Bueno, viste que la gente que juega videojuegos, viste que somos todos medio jeropas, así que es como que extrapolamos nuestros deseos de ser dandies, de ser galanes con nuestros personajes de videojuegos. A ver, vamos a ver primero a dónde podemos ir. Datos, a ver las misiones. El obelisco proteano, laboratorio de Cerberus, Eden Prime, Academia Grissom, prioridad Tuchanka patrulla turiana a través de los Ragni, ataque de Cerberus y lo del Dr. Bryson. Vamos a el obelisco proteano, vamos a ver. Un diplomático sí. Bueno, no es medio jeropa. O sea, uno nunca deja de ser jeropa. Por más que se case. Creo que la gente que se casa se vuelve más jeropa todavía. ¿Cuánto aumento? Para ver. Porque yo le saqué una foto a la receta el otro día. Pero no era mucho más de lo que tenía antes. O sea, lo que pasa es que igual quería cambiar los lentes porque ya estaban hechos pelota los que tenía. Y a ver, porque yo le saqué una foto a la receta. Oh, la cagué borrando, me parece. Ah, no, acá está. 1.50, o sea, menos 1.50 en el ojo derecho y menos 1 en el ojo izquierdo. ¿Qué decía? Un diplomático Bolus necesita un obelisco proteano. Búscalo en el abismo del Caudón y llévaselo a la embajada de la Ciudadela. A ver, al abismo, vamos al abismo del Caudón, a ver. Vamos al relé de masa. El abismo del Caudón era por acá. Ah, sí. Sí, no sé cómo son esas medidas. Dice menos o no sé, dice una rayita y el número, pero... A ver si está por acá el... Tenemos que buscar el obelisco proteano. ¿Por qué? ¿Tenés mucho aumento, boludo, vos? ¿Con tus lentes? Ay, no, qué boludo. Es cierto que... Oh, loco, está hecho pelota, ¿no? Tenés que... Cierto que era acá con Mass Effect, en este hay que usar el radar. Ah, ahí está. Restos. A ver acá. Bueno, lo bueno es que a diferencia de Mass Effect 2, acá no tenemos la prospección de minerales que era medio un plomazo. En los dos cuadros sale el menos. O sea, dice de ojo izquierdo y ojo derecho y los dos dicen menos. Uno dice menos 1,50 y el otro menos 1. Bueno, acá recuperé el 100% de los recursos. Me había olvidado que se hacía con el radar ese.
Signal confirmed.
El tema es que con el radar, cada vez que lo activo, que tiro un pulso de radar, los segadores saben que estoy ahí. Bueno, recuperamos créditos. 50%, o sea, tiene que haber otra cosa más acá como para buscar. Ahí aparecen los segadores. Ay, que no me alcancen.
Evasion successful.
Ay, no.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Ay, tal.
Evasion successful.
No, yo sé que yo solo tengo astigmatismo, no miopía. Yo miopía creo que no tengo yo. Sé que tengo astigmatismo, creo que es solo eso. Ay, boludo, no. ¿Por qué no me dejó entrar?
Reapers eluded.
Déjame entrar.
Faster than light jump successful.
Encima eran restos nomás. Combustible, bueno, algo es algo.
Evasion successful.
Acá está el relé de más. Nos vemos, muchachines. Adiós. A ver. Bueno, entonces ya tenemos ese famoso... Ay, qué boludo.
Faster than light jump successful.
Ya tenemos el obelisco proteano. Vamos al laboratorio de Cerberus. A ver. Para que me fijo bien. Sí, porque dice... hay un recuadro que dice esfera y otro que dice cilindro. Y en el que dice cilindro están puestos los valores. En lo que dice cilindro y eje. En eje el primero dice 155 grados y el otro dice 5 grados. Y en donde dice cilindros dice ojo derecho menos 1,50. Ojo izquierdo menos 1.
found something.
Encontramos algo, a ver. Cilindro es el segundo, sí, porque el primero es ¿cómo era? El primero dice esfera. Objetos perdidos, a ver. Lanzamisiles jabalín. 50%, o sea que tiene que haber otro recurso acá para buscar. A ver. No, no me alcancen.
Evasion successful.
Sí, yo sé que miopía no tengo, que es solo astigmatismo. Yo le encontré como este truquito acá de que siempre salís por el lado exactamente contrario al que siempre entrás por el lado contrario al que saliste. Así que entro por el lugar, o sea, salgo por el lugar más alejado para estar, por ejemplo, más cerca del recurso. Vamos al laboratorio de Cerberus.
Signal confirmed.
Restos de una nave. Acá en Santum está el laboratorio de Cerberus. Vamos a ver a Liara. A ver, y a James. Bien. Subida automática para todos.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Bueno, lo vamos a dejar hasta acá hoy. Ya que nos queda una misión así de acción para empezar el próximo. Así que bueno, nada, ahora vamos a cortarlo acá. Y seguimos en una próxima, supongo que en unos días. Porque ahora estamos haciendo 1 y 1 con el Resident Evil. O sea que el próximo stream tiene que ser de Resident Evil 2. Así que bueno, nos veremos en la próxima con Resident Evil. Gracias por hacer el aguante como siempre. Un saludo grande, un abrazo y bueno, nos estaremos Nos estaremos viendo pronto en algún otro stream. Ya con Resident Evil en la próxima. Así que nos vemos. Un abrazo. Y gracias.